Hey, Trevor. First of all, what does it kind of mean for you to get that award here today with your former team in town?
Yeah, it's really special that they were able to be here. Obviously, we went through the season last year together and bonded over a lot of different things, and I won it with them. So I'm happy they were able to be in town. I'm happy DJ was able to be there and present it, and we were able to share that moment together. We've been friends and known each other for a long time. I was fortunate enough to be able to finally work with him last year and a little bit in 2019, and it was just a special moment to have him there, have Eric Jagers there, who I've known for a long time, as a close friend, have Sonny and Louie and some members of the starting staff and stuff like that. So it's I'm happy it worked out this way for sure.
Hopefully this doesn't sound too vague, but what do you see or think about when you look at that award, just kind of everything you've accomplished?
I've had a picture of a Cy Young Award on my phone background for 10 years. It's a picture of Jim Palmer's Cy Young Award. I just pulled it off the internet and put it there as a subconscious reminder that I need to work hard every day and study and get better, because that was the goal, is to win a Cy Young on my own one day. And now I have one that says Trevor Bauer on it and not Jim Palmer. So it's pretty cool. It's it's 10 years of hard work and studying and time, a lot of really bad games, a lot of tough learning experiences. But when I go take a picture of it here in a second and change my phone background, it'll be a pretty cool moment.
Thanks, Trevor. Congrats.
Next question is from Mike DiGiovanna. Go ahead, DG.
Trevor, just wondering, was it your idea or the Reds' idea or the Dodgers' idea to sort of do this now?
I think it was just kind of a collaborative thing. When we looked at the schedule and they were coming at the end of the month, it just kind of made sense. I don't know who ultimately kind of made the decision. We just had some conversations about it. So I'm not sure exactly whose idea it was. It just kind of made sense when we looked at the schedule.
I don't know how aware you are of Reds history. Were you a little surprised that you were the first pitcher in Reds franchise history to win this award?
Yeah, for the organization that's been around longer than any other, to have never won that award, I'm happy to be able to bring a Cy Young award to the organization for sure. It was surprising with the amount of quality players that have gone through there and the amount of quality pitchers and the history that they have. I wish the fans would have been able to be there last year. I wish that they would have been able to experience that. But hopefully I'm able to kind of connect Cincy fans and celebrate and share with them at some point.
Thanks.
Next question is from Stephen Herbert. Go ahead.
What is or are the best way or ways to explain your improvement from the 2019 season to 2020?
Can you ask that question? I didn't hear the first part of that question.
What is or are the best way or ways to explain your improvement from the 2019 season to 2020?
I think I was injured in 2019. My fourth start of the year, I partially tore 2 ligaments in my ankle. And then I had a little back thing that flared up towards the end of the year. I was just kind of behind the 8 ball the entire time. So 2019 I was healthy, or 2020 I was healthy. That's the biggest thing. And then just working with DJ was huge. Caleb Cotham too, people that I had been friends with for a long time, that I communicated really well with and just had a history with. The information was good. The friendship was good. The mentorship, the leadership was great. And I commanded the ball a lot better. I chopped my walk rate down significantly. So when I did give up home runs or damaging hits, I wasn't putting free base runners out there. So I made it easier on myself to have good starts. But it's hard to overstate the importance of having a culture around you and having people around you that push you and that also have your back and support you and all that. And that was Derek and Caleb and everybody else on the on the Reds team and staff. I felt that, you know.
Next question is from Bobby Nightengale. Go ahead.
Hey, Trevor, when you look back at your time with the Reds, is there kind of one everlasting memory or first thing that comes to mind in that 1.5 years?
Man, I think it's probably my last start of the regular season against the Brewers. It's kind of a must-win game for us. It felt very playoff. It basically was a playoff game because we didn't win that, we probably weren't going to get in. That game specifically stands out. But a conversation I had with Sonny Gray, kind of in the middle of the year, we're at Wrigley, and there's just kind of us two off. You know, the weight room was in the concourse, and we were just kind of off talking before my start. And I was like, man, I don't know where I'm at right now. Like, having trouble getting up for the game. And he said some stuff to me, and we kind of talked it out a little bit there. And so that moment stands out too. I can't share everything that we talked about there, but having good people, good friends around is so important, you know.
Next question is from Brooks Smith. Go ahead, Brooks.
Hey, Trevor. Just wondering, do you have any big plans for that award? Is it going on a shelf at home or something like that?
Yeah, I'm going to take a picture of it and change my phone background. That's kind of been the thing for 10 years now. So that'll be a cool moment. And then it's probably going to get its own spotlight next to my Golden Spikes Award. You know, on the personal side of things, from an accomplishment standpoint, those are the two things I set out in my baseball career to accomplish. And for a kid who never played on the A tournament team, who was never the best at any level that he played at, to have two awards, you know, from college and the big leagues that says I was the best for a given period of time is pretty special. So I'll put those two next to each other and set up a spotlight on it, so it always looks good.
We got time for one more. Go ahead, Jorge.
Hey, Trevor, you mentioned just having this as motivation, a decade as your throwing background. Is there anything else individually that motivates you, that you want to do, that you want to accomplish?
You said that this was something that motivated you. Is there anything that you have left to do that motivates you, or anything that you want to accomplish?
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton that I want to do. Like, I have a lot of motivations, but just from the personal accomplishment side, you know, winning a Cy Young and a Golden Spikes Award. I mean, I want to win 3 or more Cy Youngs. So, like, I'm not satisfied with one. I want to win a World Series for sure. That's not really a personal accomplishment as much as it is a team accomplishment. I want to help change the landscape of baseball to make it more, make it better for players that come after me in a whole host of different areas, performance, representation, branding, opportunity, stuff like that. So I have a lot of things that motivate me. I'm a very internally motivated person. I'm certainly not running low on motivation after winning the award, but it is nice to celebrate some personal accomplishment when I do get it, because I tend to set very lofty goals for myself, so it doesn't come around too often for me.